Chop off the hand. Yeah. It's a good tumor, so it's not something you guys have to be worried about. Surgery would remove the tumor completely, but the question is if surgery. They're saying the surgery is not worth. Like, it could be worse after having a surgery, so it's not like worth the risk when the tumor is that small.
I understand you. You mean you can't use your wrist anymore and you are becoming a caster?
Yes. That's what I said. Thank you. And yeah, regarding those people saying, oh yeah, start a left-hand account. My plan is to completely rest the wrist on those streams. So if I was to play like left-hand mouse and try to see how good I can play with left mouse, I think I would still be using my right wrist actively on the keyboard. I'm not sure if that's a good idea either. Might be better to just do no keyboard at all. Get a controller and play 2v2 with Dave. That could actually be fun. Going 2v2 controllers against everyone else. Bulgarians against Indians. Not a big fan of the matchup. The longer it goes, the better it is for Bulgarians, but in early game can be a bit rough. Eye tracking software cannot replace the mouse. No. I asked about physical therapy and exercises, and he said the best thing right now is just reduce load. That's what he said. So physical therapy, he said we can try, like physical therapy, we should try that if it becomes painful or a lot worse. Then he said, then we should look at physical therapy, but yeah, for the time being, he said just reduce load. He also prescribed a better wrist, like this thing, better wrist support kind of thing than the one I have. So yeah, see how that works. If you're already using it, it is so much better than the one I have. So at least that's good. Or not wearing it. You're not supposed to wear them all the time. It's supposed to be. I'm supposed to wear it to rest. That makes sense. It's supposed to be used in yeah. When I'm done playing, then I wear it for like 2 hours or so. I have already used vertical mouse. I have a vertical mouse and I have used it, or tried to use it. It just doesn't work because of my finger. You answer that a lot. Every time I talk about my wrist issues, it's like, did you try a vertical mouse? Question mark. And I do realize it's people that weren't here the previous time. We're answering that question a lot. Where was his TC actually? Yeah, it's in the wrist. The tumor. Well, this looks like scouts to me. I miscalculated my food a little bit here. Bulgarians do have siege honor. That is correct. They actually have really good siege. Berbers against Bulgarians? You being Berbers? You being Berbers, he's saying. To get to Camel Archers, you should be in a pretty good spot, but also just playing like crossbow or even stable war shouldn't be too bad for Berbers. Going for archers. I could potentially isolate whatever unit pops.
What are the chances you don't know your father, you find out your father is your father, and you get into a lightsaber battle with him, during which he cuts off your wrist and you get a cybernetic one? I bet we could even make the story into...
bet we can make the story into a movie. Yeah. Somehow sounds a little bit familiar, I must say. Can't really put my finger on it, but... Snack Wars. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I need to rush out the range now. I only had one wood more. You're really gonna be that annoying? If the archers do come in now, at this very moment, at least they shouldn't have fletching. So we should still be okay. He was making fun of Lord of the Rings on the stream. What? No, I really want to beat him. Oh, he does have fletching. Better build my thingy fast. Not the gold needed naturally. Makes sense. What? Why can't I place that? Is the stream paused? Guys, someone should tell him to refresh. Who knows how long he's been sitting there thinking the stream is paused? Is this open, by the way? No, it's not. Why don't I just wall like this? No, save myself the trouble. I also feel like he is not committing on archers. I feel like he's making a switch. I'm very impatient right now. I kind of want to move out and deal as well. If I do, I lose my army and can be counterattacked. Oh, he is committing on archers. Who would have thought? And scouts. Well, la-di-da. Kill him. I think we'll stabilize here. Whoa, guys, work. Lazy ones. I just cancelled my scout, thinking that he might be greedy now and just go cast Lage. I should not have cancelled him. Well, that works. Now I need to stop though. What do I play against camels? I think I might have to even go like Kratos defense type of play. Kratos is live. Still making scouts. This could be scouts after he has clicked up though. So I gotta just force my way up there. Armor as well, oh boy, oh boy. Damn. Should well, these guys are gonna be sacrificed. That's the right decision by him. Just dive. He will lose a few more, but yeah, it was indeed a. How do we play this now? You can just go camels. Cast texture is awkward for Bulgarians, given that you don't have crossbows. This is gonna get very awkward indeed. It's not that simple. Bulgarians. I gotta make a new song. I'm not sure if making knights makes sense. Pike Siege, yeah, maybe something like that. At least he's spending the time taking down my stable. I say at least, I still don't like that he's doing that, but... Oh, just before I finish that upgrade. Feels bad, man. Whew, we survived. I must admit, I don't really know what to do. Still doesn't have... I can just dwindle down these numbers. Okay, we got 2 conversions actually. Not bad. Okay, this should be very good. He's isolating them. Oh. That calls for Krapo's defense, if you ask me. There's too many of them. Is that Cow Archer? That is Cow Archer. Such an awkward spot. I have bought. Oh, it's still not in reach. Oh, that's unfortunate. Guess I have to let that one go. I could go for... Yeah, I'm actually trying to reconvert my knight instantly. Getting back. Oh, I deleted. Good move. Now, I don't think we're in that bad of a spot economically. It's just positionally, it's super awkward. Economically, we're probably roughly equal. Might even be ahead economically. Garrison! Nice. 83 villagers? That's not too bad. Okay, question will be, how do Conics do against this composition we're facing? I wonder. Oh, we're in for a weird one, boys. I don't reach that. Oh, that's a disaster. He doesn't know. Okay, that's gonna be a pain. Well, thought I would reach his. I will reach his villagers from there. So my only solution here now, I think, is Halbram. But even that's gonna be very tough to pull off at this point. Time for range mod. I guess I even have to invest wood into barracks. Rather. Where'd I build my castle? Not a question. This is so awkward, this whole situation. I think I'm doing a castle in the same spot as I have a dungeon. What? Not a castle from him there. Makes sense. I think prioritizing siege ram makes sense. Oh, I'm being sneakily wrecked from the side. Come closer, come closer. Come closer, come closer. I guess we repair. Hope for the best. I almost have siege ram. Oh, stop being so close. Correction, I have siege ram. Have the last armor upgrade. God, we're surrounded everywhere. Feels awkward, man. Okay, let's see if we can stabilize that. Come on, save those players. I need this castle to survive. Oh, look at that gold income. Tastes good. And we still have 88. I've lost a lot of villagers. Too many for my liking. We can do bracer. I think I need to prioritize halberdier though. We can get Halberdier upgrade in, which we are getting now. This army is sort of out of position, right? Can potentially stabilize here. "20 farmers only, though. Not the best situation to be in. And he can now start to bring his whole army together. I don't really have protection for my Treb anymore either. A lot of problems. We're gonna see a lot of problems soon. I'm starting to sell my gold now and buy things. I don't have a way to defend my Trebs. I think for me it's more about... Yeah, yes, heavy cow archer. Let's not waste any more time. Early castle has become so awkward when you don't have crossbow, right? Because if he goes crossbows, you can make skirms, but he can make camels. And if you make knights, he has camels still. Sort of really awkward early castle age. I think if you enter castle age in equal terms, is really hard. Cowsher was the answer. I think the position we were in, I didn't wall my front of my gold. Should have done that. So I had some safety here. I think the position we were in, I don't think it was possible for us to go for cow archers either. We would have just died early castle age.